Many of you know I've been dealing with tons of health issues over the past couple years, and I've been wanting something natural to help me. I found this product called Shilajit after a lot of research. Shilajit is a natural substance found in the Altai Mountains, formed for centuries by the gradual decomposition of certain plants by the action of microorganisms. Natural Shilajit is very potent and it's safe dietary supplement. It has been known for its ability to increase physical strength and to promote human health. Used for centuries by medicine as a rejuvenator and an anti-aging compound. Now, Shilajit contains large numbers of minerals, amino acids, fulvic and humic acid, vitamins A, B, C, and P, nickel, copper, zinc. I mean, it's got so much stuff in it, you guys, and it's insanely healthy for us. And to be honest with you, it doesn't taste bad. It tastes so good. And the best part about it, I feel so much better. My blood issues are gone. My hair loss is getting so much better. Like, I literally could almost cry. Thank you, Shilajit, for so much for sponsoring this video.
I just got the mail, and I don't know if you know who Amari King is, but I've watched him for 6, 7, 8 years, since way back in like the Silverado days. Emery used to, like, I would watch his videos when I would be detoxing on the couch, and just his humor and like the way he makes jokes about like literally everything. And I don't know, you have to have like the right sense of humor to understand him, I guess. Like, if you're like just a regular schmo Karen type person, you are not gonna like him, I can tell you that. But I love him. I love his jokes. I think he's funny as hell. And I don't know, he just always seems really happy. But anyways, he would always, like when I would watch his videos and I'd be detoxing on the couch, it would get my mind off of that and help me through that detox. And I've always watched him for the past 7, 8, 9, I don't even know. Since way back when he first started YouTube. Way back when he first made his very first Silverado video, and him and that dude that would watch the Fords, like they would go back and forth, and it would just be so funny, like watching their stuff. Anyways, he's got a cologne and perfume line that he has. And I bought it, so I'm going to open it up right now. And I've never smelled this stuff before, so this will be like a little review, I guess you could say. I am going to keep the packaging, that's why I'm cutting it like this, just because his signature is on this and on the box. He hand signs every single box, and he writes out, I'm going to cover up my address. That's just his P.O. box. But he hand writes out everything, and he also hand signs his cologne. This one is called Skyboy Pure Brise, and then he also has a pink one that is unisex. I'm pretty sure they're both unisex, but this is like technically, he made this more for the men. And then the women's was the pink one. But he said that he's had guys and girls buy this one and guys and girls buy the other one. So, yeah. You get 1.7 ounces. Manufactured by K Luxury Fragrances here in the USA. I guess it's like the same ones that do like other like high-end colognes and perfumes and stuff like that. And this is made by like the same lines. I mean, you can look it up. It's manufactured by K Luxury Fragrances, by like the same people that do like the high-end stuff. That smells really good. Hold on. It's a really good scent. Like, that smells so good. And it's not overly bearing. And I don't know. It smells so good.
Every morning when I get up, I do make myself some Shilajit, and I make it inside my coffee, so it's like coffee and food infused with Shilajit. And then also at nighttime, I will drink it either straight or add it into like a tea or something. I have the honey sticks, which is what I'm making in this clip here, and I also have just the regular Shilajit resin. I get 20 grams of it at a time, and like I said, I will link down below the site that you can order it at and use code MeganN10 for money off.
Alright guys, it's been a week, okay, 1 week since last time I filmed. Just because with this, it's a lot easier to do when I have Willie taking one of the kids, because he won't take both of them at the same time. Especially right now because he's mowing, and I do not blame him on that. When I was kids, we were not allowed to be outside when my grandpa was mowing because of the fact that when my aunt was little, they were playing outside when my grandpa was mowing, and he picked up a small piece of a hanger in the grass, in the blades, and it shot out and it stuck to my aunt. And when my grandma went to take her shirt off, it was like stuck to her, and they ended up having to take her to the hospital, and it was 2 centimeters, I think, is what my grandma said, from her heart, from like something in her artery or something in her heart that would have killed her. So as kids, we were never allowed to play outside when they were mowing. So I don't know. I don't usually allow the kids outside when when Willie's mowing. Lincoln I do, just because he's on the mower with Willie. Other than that, he is in the house with me. But this is the progress that we still have. I still only have this up there and right there stained. I got all the holes patched, and I'm getting ready to sand them. I've sanded this one down. It's completely flat now. And I've sanded a little bit of this as well. And then now I'm about to sand all these holes and then get it smoothed out. And we're gonna do 1 layer of stain, or 1 coat of stain tonight. And I'm gonna let it dry. We're gonna take the kids to the park, and then what was I gonna say? Oh, and then tomorrow, or maybe even tonight when we get back from the park, I will sand it all back down, and then do like a I'm gonna do a real fine sand, like a 600 or 400 grit sand, just to smooth it. And then I'll hit it again with well, I'll have to wipe it down, but I'll hit it again with more stain. I probably did like 4 or 5 coats of stain on the doors, so I'm gonna do the same on all of this. And Willie wants to take a saw, one of his saws, and cut off just that, because that just makes it look so much older. These cupboards were, cabinets and cupboards, whatever, were made by my great-grandfather back in the 70s, 50s, 70s, something like that. Maybe even the 60s, actually. I honestly don't remember. It was way back a long time ago. I just know that. But he made this, and he was always real good with wood. So was my grandpa. He was very good with wood. My grandpa did the cupboards, or shelving, in our bathroom. The shelving right here, my grandpa made those specifically for our bathroom. He smoothed them all out. He did all of it. Oh, you guys can't even see it. What the hey, man? And it's cherry wood. But yeah, my grandpa did that. That way we had some extra shelving in here.
When I was sanding this down, it was very, very time consuming and strategic, but the process is alright with me as long as the end result looks good. That's all I care about. But I was taking 800 grit sandpaper. No, I'm lying. I was taking 600 grit sandpaper. That way I could make it as smooth as absolutely possible. And I'm gonna tell you guys what, doing that and then putting the polyurethane on top of it made every little inch of these cupboards the smoothest cupboards I've ever felt in my entire life. I am so happy with how these turned out. They're a little darker than what I thought I was going to like, but you know what? It matches the backsplash, and that's really all that I was going for. I had my little helper there, of course. Avea. You guys know we don't put the kids on here anymore, but you guys can't really see her face. You can just see the back of her head. But of course, she's always got to try and help Mama. She loves to help Mama. I want to apologize for all the shots in this that has like a very small amount of my booty crack, because my butt is so big that it pulls my freaking pants down every single second. I don't really realize it because it happens so much and I'm used to it, so I apologize. This here is a clip of Sissy trying to fight me to get my chair. Anytime I have the stools out or the chair, whatever one I'm using, she has to have. So we will fight all day long while I'm doing the cupboards.
So last night I did a second coat. That I've hit 3 times. That section right there, and that none of this has been sanded down yet. For the second time. So I'm gonna hit it again, and then that'll honestly probably be the last time that I'll need to hit it. I'm hoping. You guys, I think it looks so freaking good. Yes, that looks so much better. Okay, remember that Quickwood shit stuff? Sorry, the Quickwood stuff that I put over the holes? You guys, once it's stained and you lightly sand it, this is 600 grit sandpaper, not very rough. It literally uncovers it. This has had 2 layers of stain put on it, and it just uncovers it. It's freaking crazy. I did it with the doors too. You gotta like glob it on like that in order to get it to knot. So, I don't know what to do. Alright guys, so I hit this for a 3rd time. Got it all matching up. Damn, that looks so much better in here. I am so excited just to get this all done and just to see it, you know, all done. I'm so excited. I'm so ready to be done with it and just not have the kitchen a wreck anymore every single day. I just want to say again, thank you to Shilajit for sponsoring this video. I'll talk to you guys real quick about Shilajit and how much it has changed my life. I would have severely painful menstrual cycle. Yes, it would be every month. It would come at the same time, all that. My periods are no longer painful. I used to cramp so bad right before I would have my periods, and I didn't have that. I have not had that for 2 months, and I'm so thankful for that. The swelling in my body was like astronomical, okay? The leg wraps that I put on my legs at nighttime, I used to only be able to wrap those around my leg once, okay? Once. I now wrap them around my legs 3 times. So tell me that it's not working, because you'd be lying. But, my energy levels are insane. I don't sit down no more and just pass right out like I was. Like, me and Willie would get into literal arguments, and he has threatened to drug test me before because he thought I was high. Because I would sit down, and every time I would sit down, I would start like falling asleep. I don't do that anymore. I take Shilajit in the morning time, and then like midday, like I'm getting ready to make a cup right now, and I just make an instant coffee. Usually make it an iced coffee, and that's how I do it. But if you guys ever want to try it out, go to naturalshilajit.com. Y'all can check out, all the details are on there. Everything that is about any question you would possibly have, they have it on Shilajit, on their site. And then when you get it, you have a little pamphlet that comes with it, and any question you could possibly think of, your answer is in that little booklet. It goes, I mean, way back like 3,000 years ago, they start giving you like little details on that. It helps with weight management. It helps you lose weight. It helps your metabolism. If you're going through infertility issues, you or your husband, if you're having male factor infertility, female factor infertility, Shilajit can help you. It can help the swimmers. It can help the eggs. It can help the female reproductive system receive more oxygen. I almost said energy. Oxygen. Like, this stuff helps. And I have seen it change so many lives. So many lives. But if you guys want to try it out, go to naturalshilajit.com. And then when you go to checkout, put in all capital letters, Megan, M-E-G-A-N, extra N, okay, so Megan N 10, and that'll give you some money off. But yes, I want to say thank you to Shilajit again for sponsoring me and for changing my life, honestly. Okay, the lighting in here is not the best because I had to shut the light off so you guys could see it, or else it would just like glare in your face. But I wanted to show you guys the cupboards. I've done all of it. I'm getting ready to polyurethane it, and I'm also making a shelf for Caden that I have to do, and then I have to hit the cupboard doors as well and put the holes in them. After they dry, put the handles on and put those up. That'll be probably done later tonight, the handles and the doors part. And then we're gonna start down here. But I am going to go ahead and end this video here. I am sorry to do this to you guys. I just don't want it to be too long. But yeah, I am so excited for you guys to see the final look of the top cupboards. So excited. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I am going to end it here. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in part 3 of our kitchen renovation. Or this might be part 3. Part 4 maybe? I don't know. The next part of our kitchen renovation. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.